Learn to slay this affordable Amazon wig. I chose this wig because it's lightweight and I love the curls for the spring and the summer. Straight out of the box, the curls are amazing. The HD transparent lace is amazing. Check it out, check it out. I start my install from the back. I make sure the combs are secure. The wig is sitting where it should sit. And then you pull it on and cross your fingers that it fits. To prepare for the meltdown, I always pull the front hair back and clip it. Once that's done, I like to pull it on and just look to see where it should sit before I start applying the Got to Be Glued freeze spray. Make sure you have the part in the middle correctly. The side tabs are sitting where they should sit. And then we can begin the meltdown. Again, I am applying this wig with the Got to Be Glued freeze spray. I choose this spray because it's lightweight and it's easy to remove from the wig, and that's one of the ways you can preserve this inexpensive wig. I will get into how to take care of your wig later on in this video as well. So we apply a layer of Got to Be Glued freeze spray, let it dry a bit, about 30 seconds, and then we go in with another layer. And this time, after I get the spray on, I'm going to just set the wig right in that spray so it will dry to my forehead. If you notice, I only put the spray across my forehead. I didn't do the sides. And once I set it in, then I apply a layer of spray to the top of the wig as well. Apply the elastic band, letting it set about 15 minutes. Complete the process on both sides. And then you have a secure wig. Time to cut the lace. And this is a slow process, and you have to do it slowly and precisely. It is important to cut the lace as close to the hairline on the wig as possible. That is going to give you that natural meltdown. So as close to the hairline of the wig as you can. Be careful around the ears. It's very important that you take your time around this area. You don't want to mess up the wig or cut it too short. Take your time. This is the time to check, and if any area is not adhered with the Got to Be Glued freeze spray, it's time to go in and reinforce. Once it's secure everywhere, I go in with one last layer of spray. I call it my layer of protection. And this time I add a little heat to reinforce. And there you have the complete meltdown. Here's where you go in for the exacting, the little pieces, the flyaway hairs, and things that you just see that nobody else would probably ever notice. But it would just irk you not to get rid of it. You know what I mean? Once you're completely satisfied, we want to do the exact same thing for the other side. This next step is very controversial. Why? It's the baby hair. Some people can't stand it. I'm not a particular fan, but it has to look a certain way. I don't want it all over. I think the 3 and 4 waves is a little bit too much. Sometimes I add it to the temple, and that would be about it. But here I'm going to show you how I apply the baby hair, and I'm doing it with the Got to Be Glued gel. And the key is just maneuvering the hair until you get it where you want it to be. I clean up the flyaway hairs with a razor. Just make it extra pristine and clean. Blend that lace just a little bit more with some added foundation to the edge. Can you believe that meltdown? Look at that. The exact same procedure for the opposite side. Once both sides are complete, I spray them both with that Got to Be Glued freeze spray. And there you have it, a fabulous meltdown. I add a little oil so we don't get any white flakes, but a fabulous meltdown. And just for added fabulosity, I add a little heat to this wig in the front just to give it some direction, how I want it to fall. I add the wax stick. The wax stick helps with the direction of the hair as well. Then I apply the heat. This is really an amazing synthetic wig, and the best way to keep a synthetic wig is the least friction as possible. So you really don't want to comb through it. If you do, you want to use one of those extremely wide tooth combs like I'm using now. And the least amount of friction or least amount of movement to this wig, the better. That decreases tangling and matting, and that if you're removing your wig at night, that's the best thing. And you can remove the Got to Be Glued freeze spray from the lace with alcohol. But if you keep it on and you want to sleep with your wig, then you want to make sure to tie it down, and you don't want a lot of movement in the sleep. So you want to make sure it's secure and tied down. I have a short YouTube video on how to preserve your wig while you're sleeping. Check it out. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other YouTube videos. And if you haven't already, like this video and subscribe to my channel.